One episode is enough. Someone has to say it. One episode is enough. We don't need to see more. If someone like me that doesn't even watch that show on YouTube religiously can spot this, it's enough. And no shade to Arlette, no shade to Yvonne and these.
Pop the Balloon on Netflix. I think I speak for everybody. Please do not bring this back next week. Pop the Balloon.
So apparently today was the first day of the Pop the Balloon show on Netflix, and people are already taking to social media to call the show trash.
So I just caught a little bit of this new Pop the Balloon, and I can already say this is not it. It is not the same. It's too commercialized. They should have kept the same host.
I just watched 10 minutes of Pop the Balloon on Netflix. And you guys, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I think that Arlette and BM need to take their show back.
They've corrupted it. They've corrupted it. They've corrupted it. They've corrupted Pop the Balloon. They've corrupted it. They've corrupted it. It's corrupted.
Netflix just canceled the show. Like, honestly, just cancel it. I don't know how many of y'all actually tuned into this last night.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. Just in case you see me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. So in today's episode, I came across a bunch of videos from different people, of course, most especially Americans, complaining about the new episode of Pop the Balloon show. We know it. Pop the Balloon show is one of the most trendy shows. People finding lovers, people go there looking for love. So apparently it went ahead and they had to put this show on Netflix. But however, people didn't really like it. Imagine you as a big brand taking your brand on another platform, and immediately on the very first episode, people are like, it is trash, it is scripted, it is corrupt. Do you know how these people are going to be losing a lot of money? I'm imagining them even taking it on Netflix. They have invested in a lot of money. So you guys, I want us to continue watching these few clips from other creators, of course, and let me know what you think about it. You yourself, have you even watched the Netflix show already? So put it down in the commentary and let me know exactly what you think about it, and remember to subscribe on the channel.
They've corrupted it. They've corrupted it. They've corrupted it. They've corrupted Pop the Balloon. They've corrupted it. They've corrupted it. It's corrupted. It's gone Hollywood. It's gone rogue. Y'all, I'm watching the Pop the Balloon because it finally came to Netflix. Why the heck is Johnny Bananas on Pop the Balloon? That lets me know this is all fake. This is fake news, fake life. Why are you bringing celebrities on Pop the Balloon? Pop the Balloon was meant for regular folks to find love. We have Johnny Bananas on here. Are you serious? Y'all, I was literally like, it came out at 8 o'clock. It's 8:06 and I had to turn it off. That's crazy to me. They've corrupted it. Arlette, take your show back into your hands, because, oh, no, ma'am. Why did this girl sit there and say, yeah, I popped the balloon because I have a physical type, which is black? I had to pause it. Yo, I had to rewind. I had to rewind it. I said, she did not just say that. She said, I have a physical type, which is black. I said, this girl wanted all the black men that are watching this thing to know that she likes black guys. Oh, heck no. She's some type of, she work in nightlife. Maybe she's like a bartender, bottle girl, whatever she is. I was like, what did you say? And I'm officially done with the Pop the Balloon. I am done. From Johnny Bananas to this white girl saying, I have a physical type, which is black. I said, it was like, why? Bro, are we not surprised? I was like, she did not. Y'all, if y'all gonna watch it, let me know what it's like. But I had to turn this ish off. It's only 8:08. I had to turn it off. As soon as she said that, I was like, physical type, which is black. Let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments down below.
One episode is enough. Someone has to say it. One episode is enough. We don't need to see more. If someone like me that doesn't even watch that show on YouTube religiously can spot this, it's enough. And no shade to Arlette, no shade to Yvonne and these people that do these shows Love to see black women in spaces be successful, but what the was I just watching? This is a perfect example of if you're going to gentrify something, right, and you want to make a new version, you got to be careful. You got to be really careful. And then not to talk about not to skip over the problematic stuff, right? There was what was that dude? I don't know what reality show star that was. Said, old girl looked like she sleep on a tree upside down. There was the other old white girl that said, the dude was not her type because she got a physical type, black. I was like, all right, whatever. That always rubs me off the wrong way. But I digress, right? And it was just everything else about the show, the lighting, the bringing the reality shows on. I think there's a certain quality to the YouTube joint of, regular old people. Now, that's what probably happens when you take majority of the melanin out of a show. However, there's a bright spot. I have long contended that, and this is why I don't avidly watch a Pop the Balloon show, that thing was, it once in a while deviates into making our people look a certain type of way. So if it's going to destroy itself from within, hey!
Netflix just canceled the show. Like, honestly, just cancel it. I don't know how many of y'all actually tuned into this last night. I only tuned into it because I was packing, because it already looked like a gentrified version of Pop the Balloon. But the first contestant already used microaggression against a black woman by saying, you look like you hang from the trees upside down. Can we cancel him, cancel the show, and cancel that man?
I watched the first episode of Pop the Balloon live on Netflix, so you don't have to. As expected, there were no matches. But let's get into the pros and the cons. I did like that everybody came dressed for the occasion, because if y'all watch someone on YouTube, sometimes people come in there half-stepping or not even tiptoeing. And that was about it for the pros. Now let's get into the cons. I didn't like how they had known people on there. Like, one of the guys was from Too Hot to Handle, and the other guy was from another show. And one of the girls was like, oh, like, this is my best friend or something. Like, she already knew him. So that was kind of like a automatic elimination. And then they let them get too creative with their intros. So when they came out, they were doing cringy stuff. So people were automatically popping. It seemed to be in front of a live studio audience, so I feel like a lot of people were saying things to get a laugh out of the audience. Like, one of the girls was saying she like her men black and up and down, and she like get long and all this stuff. Like, it was just very inappropriate and weird. And then the fact that some people only liked black men, they were automatically popping their balloons. So it's just like, on the real show, we don't have this because everybody is black. Oh, I did like how everybody actually had a job, and none of them were on there saying, oh, I'm a content creator. And then we go to their page, they don't have no followers or no content. I didn't like how the host had one of the guys promote himself, like, yeah, like, us live, a lot of people are watching, get him your Instagram, whatever. But when the one guy tried to promote his cowboy hats, oh, this not that type of show. Like, where is old dude with them pies? That's who I want on this show. And he better promote them pies on Netflix Live. Also, it was overall just very unorganized. Like, for one person, she had him pop balloons. In the beginning, if nobody pops their balloons, Arlette lets you pick. Or if, like, one person pop, Arlette lets you pick the people that you want to pop. And that wasn't consistent. And then it's like, when you go down the line and ask why they popped, she didn't really move. She literally stayed in the middle of the stage and just like, why did you? Like, which one of us are you talking to? I need you to get a little more personable when we're doing this dating show. Overall, I feel like the show was just very rushed, and can't nobody do it like Arlette.
Y'all, what is this? We are faithful Pop the Balloon watchers. Every week on YouTube with Arlette. We are not feeling this. It seems staged. It seems like paid actors. It seems scripted. It's not giving what need to be gave. For one, there's too many people talking. I don't like that everybody has mics on. That's why Arlette walks around and, lets people speak when they get a chance to speak. Watch out, Teddy. There's too many people talking. I can't even get to know each person that has a balloon. Like, that's the point of the show, for us to get to know each person and feel out the connection. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm not feeling this.
And people know each other already from other shows.
Yeah, like I get that some of these people have been on TV before, but it needs to give like they are actually here to find love. Yep. Or get strangers, get people we don't know, get people that are actually here to find love. Mm-hmm. It can be live, it can be on Netflix, but it needs to give what YouTube gave. Period.
Yeah, for sure.
Not feeling it.
It needs to be more authentic. That's definitely the word to go with.
Authentic, yes, that's the word. It's not authentic.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
So I just caught a little bit of this new Pop the Balloon, and I can already say this is not it. It is not the same. It's too commercialized. They should have kept the same host. And where exactly was Johnny going with that whole hanging comment?
So I'm literally laying here and I'm watching the Pop the Balloon Netflix version. And as soon as I saw the promo come out before the episode aired today, I knew it was going to be some BS. Because what is this? I am 4 minutes and 49 seconds in, and I had to come on here because this is a joke. Like, what is this? They literally have taken Pop the Balloon and made it into a joke thing. Because, first of all, are the Netflix castaways not tired of being on every single dating show on Netflix? I'm tired of seeing these same people. And you guys are not looking for love. You guys are here for a joke. Like, literally within those couple of minutes, cringe and corny. It's not giving anything. Like, I'm even fearful to watch the rest. Because I'm like, what more? How much worse can this get? Shout out to Arlette because, you know, she really did her thing with the YouTube. Like, had us locked in. And I think it's still on YouTube. Like, it's still going to continue, I'm pretty sure. But this Netflix thing, it's not going to even last. Whatever, I think it's like 5 episodes. Yeah, that's even more than enough. Because this, no, never again. Like, what is this that they provided us? It seems like a parody. Like, that's literally what it seems like.
Bruh, I was low-key excited to see the Pop Balloon end up on Netflix. It's a dope-ass concept that's been viral on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. And all Netflix had to do was transfer that from social media platforms to their platform. And they somehow found a way to mess that up. I saw they changed the host from the original creator to the person from Insecure. And I was like, no biggie, no problem. I ain't tripping. Then I turned it on for the first time today. And I saw some things that I would never see in the original version. And I was like, I can't do this, bro. They basically gentrified it. I don't know, bro. It just don't hit the same. Netflix, you had one job. Just one job. Like, bro, it's corny. It's corny. I just, like, literally 5 minutes into it, I said I can't do it. You had one job. Just one job.
Y'all, I'm gonna start needing it to get real strict around here. I just got the chance to watch the new Netflix Pop the Balloon special / live and hear my thoughts. First of all, congratulations to the creators of Pop the Balloon. Super excited to have you on such a large platform. Bravo. Overall, my thoughts of the new Pop the Balloon live on Netflix was very much, it's too much going on. I feel overstimulated. There's so much components that could have been great that just kind of fell flat. First of all, gotta give my big props to Yvonne Orji. I believe she's amazing, great comedian, great persona, but I do think that if you're going to lead a show like Pop the Balloon, you have to have a little bit more and presence when it comes to shutting stuff down. I do think that some of the guests on there that were the guys, such as Chase and Bananas, I think that they were pretty, not overpowering, but just kind of too much stepping between the boundaries of doing more than the host should. So I'm going to need you to, I don't know, put some more on it. It's your show. Really, you know, be a big one. And also control the contestants. There was way too much talking. Like, why are you all talking out of place? But let me stop. I shouldn't just completely blame the host. I do think that the components of the show are just way too much. I personally started watching Pop the Balloon because of the intimacy factor. Also because the realness and the authenticity of people going on there. And I do think with the cast they have now for the contestants, I do think that there's a big difference between what we see on the YouTube and on the show. I do think that on the new Netflix show that it's an oversaturation of professionals, if you know. So if you apply for any reality show, you're going to want some type of notoriety. You're also going to be some type of smart when it comes to, being very strategic in the game. So these people are already a level of extroverted, comfortable when it comes to, expressing themselves. So you don't really get to see the realism of people trying to find love and or promote their business. That's fine. But I do think that in a sorts, not to say there's nepotism, because that means that, the hierarchy with, parents or, friendships. But I do think they have a leg up when it comes to the level of comfortability when being on a platform. So you don't get to see the little nuances you would see on a YouTube when it comes to people being there and, expressing themselves for the first time in that manner. So that's something that I definitely felt off the back, which just wasn't there. It was too much. Also with the imagery, the decor, the interior design, I think that, I don't know, not that I wanted it to be more FUBU-ish, for us, by us, but I just wanted it to have more of an intimacy feeling. I don't know, the background imagery of that show on Netflix now looks like, I don't know, almost a knockoff of the Circle type of branding and colors. I just think it's too, I don't know, bright. I would like a more romantic tone, maybe some browns, some reds, just something more intimate and grown. Something else I noticed was the layout of the way they're presenting everyone. I would still like to have the traditional setup of Pop the Balloon on the YouTube, because I do think having the contestants on both sides kind of overshadowed everything. Also with the mics, why can't we hear everyone? I don't want to hear the peanut gallery, okay? If someone is talking, be quiet. It's too much talking. It's too much cackling. I don't want to be able to hear somebody sneeze. I don't know what I was expecting when they said live, but the studio audience, or I don't know, whoever was back there cackling in random moments, I don't like that. It was too much going on. And no, I don't want this to be a full bash fest. I do want to highlight the good things I think were pretty cool, which was the love lounges or the other little, talks from the contestants after they were popped and sit on the way. I do like that component. But overall, the dynamic of the contestants and the host wasn't that great. I do think there needs to be a level of decorum and respect when it comes to somebody that's the host. I do feel as if, I don't know, everybody was just too buddy-buddy when it came to talking to Yvonne. I do think that she should have controlled it more. And I also think that I am leaning on more of the YouTube, like with the YouTube host. She was very much had a, don't play with me, we gotta have fun, here's a joke type of thing. But I do think that with Yvonne Orgy's hosting on Pop the Balloon, it's more of a cackle. Almost all jokes, which is fine. But I do think that the people need to have a level of decorum when it comes to you being the host. And I also can say that, not to, again, blame her, but I do think as a host, when you're leading somebody, the way you show up, the way you present, whether that's your stance, whether that's your way you talk, I do think that it could have been a little more serious, sir. And the celebs, come on now. I like the mystery. I really do. I want to be able to experience a Mark or a Markel or a Lorenza walking down the street. I don't want to see somebody I've been seeing for 20 years. We want to see randoms. We want intimacy. We want authenticity. I can't even say it right. But again, big ups to the people that got this made into a Netflix show. Super excited to see Black and African people really upscaling their portfolio and what they can do. Congratulations. Did I want to see the YouTube host on Netflix? Of course.